So we're gonna start a revolution, Nadine.
Mm.
A
And turn
buttery.
the world into a dance floor.
I know a buttery revolution. Now let's go. You know what? Screw it. Let's do a lemony revolution.
A lemony revolution. Let's do it. Or the organic lemony revolution. Oh, sorry. I only have water.
It's actually Well, it's not, okay. It's not Starbucks. It's just like it's like pink lemonade.
Oh, dude, pink lemonade sounds so good right now. It's hot today.
I
A pink
know. So
lemonade sounds so good.
exactly. I made So yeah. Oh, we have a viewer. So hello, guys. Welcome to another
Hi.
podcast of the Buttery Show. Yes, we're going to be discussing one of Disney Channel's most underrated keyword underrated hits. And in my opinion, the last great. I know there's other films out there, but in my opinion, the last one actually had kind of like really good quality to a mature, relatable story. Lemonade Mouth.
I agree. I
Yes.
freaking agree. Like High School Musical, I was telling Ryan earlier, everybody, that like High School Musical, she's a moment. We love her. We really do. All three, iconic. They set a good standard for DComs, right? But Lemonade Mouth, I feel like it holds up. It holds up to this day. I rewatched it today
It
and
does,
a
yeah.
couple weeks ago, and it holds up. It really does. Really does.
Yeah, like plus it had my favorite Pink Ranger of all time, Naomi Scott. Just kidding.
Yes. Oh my gosh, she's so talented. Did you know her and Bridget are like best friends in
Yeah,
IRL?
I saw.
Yeah.
Like I could follow Bridget in Instagram, and she was there for the Power Ranger premiere, and she was there for
Yeah.
every moment she has, even the wedding,
Yeah.
her wedding, Noe's wedding.
Yeah, that's the one. I saw that picture and I was like, yes, they're friends. They're actually friends.
Exactly.
Oh man. But this movie hits. This movie hits so hard in places that I as a teenager could not comprehend, but as an adult I appreciate so much.
You know what's funny? So this film legit came out during my sophomore year in high school.
Oh no way.
So like it was a perfect timing too. Oh, keep in mind this movie came out during a time where I was kind of falling out of Disney Channel. Like
Hmm.
like I was keep in mind I would watch Disney Channel religiously. But
Mm.
high school happened, so I was more focused in maybe like gaming or like MTV and other stuff like that, like more mature stuff growing up. But I did watch occasional Disney Channel from time to time.
Mm.
And Lemonade Mouth was legit like I'm serious, guys. Lemonade was like the last Disney Channel movie I watched that I considered I had fun with.
Mm.
The other films I watched, Teen Beach Movie, Descendants, no offense, it's okay, but those were kind of like yeah. I'm like I grew out of it. I'm like this is kind of eh. This is the last film that actually felt that actually was during our time,
Mm.
like story wise and also relatability.
Mm.
So yeah, Lemonade Mouth. So
Mm.
this film was made. It's actually based on a book, by the way. It's actually based
Yes,
on a
it is.
novel in 2007 created by Mark Peter Hughes. The film was directed by Patricia Regan, written by April Blair, and of course it stars Bridget Mendler, Adam Hicks, Haley Kiyoko, the goddess.
Goddess. We love her. She's a queen.
Exactly. And my love Naomi Scott, aka the Kimberly Pink Ranger, the new wear, also Princess Jasmine. Speechless. That's not the singing. And also Blake Michael,
Ah.
aka Teenage Ringo Starr.
Oh. Oh, you know what? True. Can vouch. Can vouch for that statement. Also Nick Rue and Chris Brochu.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I forgot. You're in this
Yeah,
one too.
don't forget them. My gosh.
But anyways, so actually funny is like you actually have a story about Blake Michael. Tell me earlier. Can I explain that story? Or share that story?
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I cannot believe I'm about to share this story. I shared this before. I just retelling it every time gets more and more cringe. So, this movie came out in 2011. Yes, I was in middle school. I think I was in 7th grade, probably like early 8th grade or something, and I was in a club. We fundraised enough to go to Disneyland. So, we go to Disneyland. We're having a great time. At this point, we go to DCA, and I think we had to go to like I think we had like a park hopper pass
Mm-hmm.
because California Adventure was closing already, and then we couldn't go back in, so on and so forth. But we did have park hopper tickets though, so I don't know why it mattered. But anyway, as we're about to leave, I don't remember which part of California Adventure this is exactly because it's changed so much. So even if I told you, you probably wouldn't know because it's like, oh, it's covered. It's probably covered by Avengers Campus or something like that. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
we are on the way out. We're still quite a ways away from the exit, but we are on our way out from, yeah, we're on our way out to the exit. And then a friend of mine comes up and he's the last person that I would expect to watch the Disney Channel or let alone a movie called Lemonade Mouth, right? Because I was like, oh my god, it's a at the time, I was too cool for everything in 7th grade. So I was how old was I? I was 13. Wait, 13?
So 2011,
I was 13, yeah.
I was 15. That's
Yeah, you were 15. I was 13. I'm 2 years younger than you. Yeah, I was 13. I was too cool for everything. Oh my god. So I did not yeah, again, I did not think that he would watch it, but then he comes up to me and he's like sprinting because he's trying to catch up with us and he's like, "Hey, turn around, look, it's that drummer from Lemonade Mouth." So I turn and I see I swear to god, a halo of light around Blake Michael's face. And I'm like, "Holy shit, it's actually him." I could not that was my first celebrity encounter. I'd like to think like in the wild because I've gone to celebrity events before and obviously they would be there and I can meet them and I could say hi to them whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right? But this was my first time seeing somebody in the wild. We're here at the same time, same place type shit. And I lost it. I lost it. I turned around. We made eye contact. I looked away, booked it 100 feet in front of me to my friend to freak out that he's right there. So I'm like, holy shit, it's Blake Michael. I was like, oh my god, no, I didn't know his name at the time. I was like, oh my god, it's the drummer from Lemonade Mouth. He's right there. And as I turn around to say that he's right there, I see him booking it to me. And I'm like, oh my god, 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 I'm freaking out because he's coming to me and he's like, hi, oh my gosh, nice to meet you. And I kid you not, Ryan, I had zero composure. I had zero, none, not my soul left my body the moment I saw him. I was not there. I like mentally I was there, but in everything else, no, not a single sound. And then our club instructor, our club supervisor, she was already like getting annoyed that we were walking so slow and we're like about to be closed in by Disneyland or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so she like looks at me and she's like, "What are you doing?" She didn't know the context of the situation whatsoever. She was in the front. We were in the back. So she was like, she's like, "Who is that? Leave." And I'm like, again, I was not there. So I was like, okay. So then I just looked at him and left. I left this boy hanging after running after me. And then we were already outside Disneyland, or we were outside in that transitional area between California Adventure and Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
And we tell her the context of the story. And there's still like a few of our friends still inside the park because they like split off into another group. And they said, "Oh my god, he's open for pictures. He's looking for you." And I was like, "Oh my god. No, I can't. Not after how the fuck I met him. No, no. No, no. After my soul left my body being in front of him 10 minutes ago, I can't. I cannot be in front of this man right now." And then we tell my club supervisor the context of the story. And she's like, "Oh, well, why don't you go back and meet it?" And I'm like, "And risk you being mad again? No." And she's like, "No, I swear, go." I didn't go. I know. So
He was
like
right
he was
there.
right there. And the thing is, Ryan, he was looking for me. He was looking for me. That's the part that's irking me the most, is that he was the
So,
one that was looking for me.
so you could have
Oh my
met. So
god.
in another what if universe, Blake
Oh
Michael
my
was your future husband.
oh my god, stop. Please stop. Oh my god, I'm getting hot. Please. I had a post. I like found a poster of him on like I used to read J14 magazine.
Yeah, same
Do
here.
not judge. Like that was our time. Like I used to read J14 magazine, and there was a point where he was like in it because of Lemonade Mouth, and I had a poster of him, and I just look at it every time, and I'm like, I fucking met you, and I said no because I thought my supervisor was gonna be mad at me, and now I regret it for the rest of my life. I still do. I still do. It's I don't regret it, but I don't regret having like a funny moment like that. But like, I wish I just went back and met him and been like, I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell happened there, but I'm here now.
So
Let me
Blake
take a picture
Michael,
with you.
Blake
So
Michael,
Blake
if you're
Michael.
watching this, Blake Michael, we would love to have you as a guest in the show because
Oh my god,
this
stop.
girl. Oh, we were charging. Hold up.
Stop. Oh my god. I am hot right now. Hold on. I need to turn on the fan. Hold
Let me
on.
just turn my charger. There you go.
I can't.
Oh, we just got Nadine on spot.
I'm sorry. Oh, listen. I don't know. Okay, because the weird thing is, he's like at this rate a micro, like an internet niche celebrity type thing, but
Mhm.
he's still like pretty well known because he was on Disney. He had a show. He had Dog with a Blog at some
Yeah.
point, and then after that, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I fell off because I was like, you know what? He was a childhood crush. It was great. It was great knowing you, but I'm gonna unfollow.
What?
And I know. And then and then it kept getting brought up. Like I would talk about it on my stream, which if you don't follow me on my Twitch, what are you doing? Twitch.tv/Nadinosaurus. We talk about fucking Lemonade Mouth in there sometimes. Um so then I brought it up again on stream, and I'm like, oh my god, you know what? Blake Michael is cute. And then I rewatched the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, he is cute.
Let's see. Is he single right now?
He is. He is. But listen, I'm spoken for. I have a boyfriend. However, I I am free to fangirl. I am free to express my childhood crush and just be cathartic and just let that out in front of this man. Okay, in another universe, he doesn't have to be my husband. I just want to have a proper meet with him. I just want to take that meeting scenario, put my composure back in my body and take a picture with him. That's all I want. That is all I want in this life, is to have like a redo meeting with him. That's all. That is literally all I want.
You know, it's funny. I had a similar situation as you did, but
No
not with
way.
an actual well-known singer that's very popular as hell right now.
Who is it?
God is a woman. I did.
Stop.
I actually saw during my sophomore year of high school. I saw Ariana Grande at the Burbank Mall. Keep in mind, she was
No
in
way.
Victorious. I
Yeah,
didn't
she was
have.
smaller at the time,
I
so
didn't
it's
have
easier to spot her.
I didn't have What the heck? Oh, she is small. She is small.
Yeah, she's small. She's
But
short. Let's be
keep in mind,
real.
I didn't have a smartphone back then. I had the flip phone,
Oh
right?
my god,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I didn't have like a camera in it, so that's why my.
Oh
I,
no.
that's what. Hey, I was. I
No,
was.
no, no, no. I feel you. I feel you. I got you. I got
So I
you.
didn't have a phone, but the thing is, I did talk to her. She was nice. I met her. I think it was her mom or manager, and yeah, she
Mhm.
was eating at the. You guys should go to Burbank. Just like remember the like a Mongolian restaurant next to it, like in the
Yeah.
opening the side. That's where I actually saw her. I was like, "Hey, aren't you victorious?" Like cats. Yeah, yeah. Just it's like, oh shoot, oh nice. I love your show. But I was like, damn, she cute.
At least you got to actually talk to her. All I said was, "Oh my god, it's you." Turn around, run away. He hugs me, is looking for me, and I said no. I said no. That's the part that hurts.
Oh
You
my
got to
god.
talk to her.
Yep.
Let's
She was
not.
at, but anyway, going back to Lemonade Mouth. But nice story, good
Oh
story.
my heart. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Ryan, please.
It was fun. But
Oh
anyway,
my
going back to
heart.
Lemonade Mouth. So briefly, for people
Yes.
who didn't watch Lemonade Mouth, the synopsis focuses on five high school teenagers. Basically, they're kind of like outsiders. It's like Breakfast Club, but
Mhm.
Disneyfied. Um, it focuses, of course, five high school teenagers that legit are outcasts. Well, like outsiders in their own school,
Mhm.
and they're both put in detention
Mhm.
to some weird scenarios. And then finally, like Haley Cuoco's character, she's actually the bass. She's the bass, right? The bass drummer, the bass guitarist,
She's the bass player. No, no, no. She's the lead guitar.
lead guitarist. And then we had
Naomi
Olivia.
Scott played bass.
Okay. Oh yeah, Noemi played bass. Yeah, Noemi Scott played bass. And we had Adam Hicks play piano, and then of course he had her crush play
Drum
aka
god Blake
the
Michael.
drum guy played drums,
Charlie
and we
Delgado.
had Bridget as the lead singer. So they both caught attention to weird scenarios,
Yeah.
and shocking is that it's underground school, and that's where they get inspiration by looking at a lemonade, like a lemonade. What do you call it again? Like those
The
stands.
lemonade vending
The
machine.
vending machine, yeah, called
Yeah.
Mel's. So that's why
Mhm.
what lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically the story it's them being like trying to find their way. It's a coming of age story where it actually deals with themes of divorce, high expectations, Noemi Scott's character, which we
Mhm.
relate to.
Yeah.
Um acceptance of family. Adam Hicks, because his dad's getting married to another woman, right?
Yeah.
And also for Bridget, oh, acceptance,
Oh,
being brave.
Bridget Mendler, Olivia, her name's Olivia
It's
in the
Olivia
show,
living this
in the movie, sorry. Her
movie, yeah.
story, like their individual stories are very much relatable. That's why this is my favorite decom, because it is the most accurate representation of what being a teenager is like, because you'll meet these people in high school or in whatever institution you're in. And then as you get to know each other, you'll have this vulnerable moment where you all just kind of reveal like your lives to each other. And they just really, I cannot even believe Disney talked about, some like talked about very deep topics like divorce and meeting somebody new in a divorce and having the family adapt to you being this part of a new family, but the older son being like, listen, you'll never be my mom, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And then Naomi Scott's character, oh my God, being a child of immigrants and showing a glimpse of what it feels like to be a child of immigrants, and
High
trying to
expectations.
fulfill the expectations of your parents, but also trying to find your identity, living in a Western world, especially, with her dad being an immigrant and saying, hey, I sacrificed everything. I'm not having you throw it away for some boy. And then there's Stella's character. She's rebellious. She wants to be understood. She's seen. That's why she defies everything. She just wants to be, she just wants
Heard.
acknowledgement and heard from by her family. So she's taking it out everywhere else. And then there's Olivia, Bridget Mendler. She's a bookworm with trauma. Her dad's in prison. Her mom passed away. All she has of her mom left is a cat, a dying old cat. And she's living with her grandma. She's gone through a lot
Yep.
as a young kid. And then there's Charlie. He is trying to, fulfill also parental expectations and living in his brother's shadow when everyone thinks that his brother is perfect, like from the school, because he has like soccer tryouts and stuff. And they're like, are you sure this is Delgado's brother? He has like little to no coordination whatsoever. So very, very realistic glimpses of what being a high schooler is like. Like, granted, they live in like a very nice neighborhood. They have like really nice houses, whatever, but still
Mhm.
the situation that they each represent is very accurate to very accurate and realistic, really.
Yeah, what I like about this film was like a lot of like even kids films or like in the back then, like for someone who's struggling, it's like typical, oh, poor family, divorced family, but no, they're actually fine.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah, they're
well fed,
fine.
they live under a roof. It's normal, but again, there's these mental issues, there's this mental stuff that's going on,
Mm.
right? Like anxiety, like this is why I keep saying this. Lemonade was very underrated. Like
Very underrated.
as much as I love High School Musical, I mean, it did help me a lot doing some stuff. Even Camp
Mm.
Rock, this was the most relatable. It's not
Yeah.
even technically, it's not really a musical. And yeah, it's a musical, but it's not really like a musical where like, oh, we're gonna like you sing out of nowhere. No, no, they actually play music when they're actually practicing.
Yeah.
So that's
And
why I'm
in
like,
very sentimental moments and stuff like that.
yeah, it's not like musicals like, oh, we sing out of nowhere, right, for no
Yeah.
reason. This one is like they only sing when they're either practicing or performing on stage.
Mhm.
That's why. It's not the,
Except for More Than a Band. They're in her backyard because remember her cat died.
yeah, but they're still it's still playing a
Yeah,
song because
yeah, very
but yeah,
sentimental.
like
Mhm.
yeah, I love this film a lot, especially the music. The music, oh my god, the music in this film is so good. It's
Freaking
so good.
timeless bangers, dude. Timeless
Like
bangers. I still
so
listen
good.
to She's So Gone while I work out. Are you kidding me? I feel like I shed a piece of myself every time I work out and I listen to that song.
You know
There's
what's
no way.
what's funny about this film? This film is what made Naomi Scott into a superstar.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
there's actually a backstory where like, she did not want to be a Disney Channel regular.
Ah.
So I don't know. I saw it in like an article. I think I don't know if I'm wrong. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But
Mm,
like I did see an article or something like that or an interview. I think it was like in 4 years ago. Because she did acknowledge Lemonade Mouth for her current success.
mm,
Because she did appear in some Disney Channel show in India or in the UK. I forget what it was. Um,
mm,
and I think Disney Channel wanted her to become regular series regular, but she's like, no, I kind of want to be my own thing. I want to make do movies. So okay. So I think that's why recently she did Lemonade Mouth because okay, it's a movie, it's Disney, plus a good starting point. And well, yeah, she made a good decision because look what happened. Looks what's happening now. She was an action superstar, and now she's Princess Jasmine, and now she's in other stuff. So
mhm.
yeah, so Naomi Scott, like
Yeah.
yeah. Another thing was Haley Kiyoko,
Oh my
the
god.
goddess.
Mm,
This
mm.
film legit was her magnum opus. I know Velma, Velma Scooby Doo, but no, this was her magnum opus.
We didn't even recognize her as Velma until like it was until like you rewatch it and you're like, oh my god, she was in Lemonade Mouth, right? Like I feel at least that was my experience. I don't want to generalize it. But can we go back to Naomi Scott real quick? Because I found
Hmm.
an article stating the story you were saying about how she didn't want to be a Disney Channel regular. She says, and I quote from it's an article from Collider. I could link it if y'all want, but anyway, she said life. She was in a Disney Channel UK production called
Okay.
Life Bites, and it was a short production. Apparently, they were all sketches. But she said Life Bites was this little UK production that was great. That was so much fun. And again, it was like a 5 minute sketch show. So it wasn't necessarily part of the big American machine. I'm sure some of the other Disney stars, child stars that kind of came up on a show, um, I think that was a whole different thing and a whole different type of pressure. And I think that's what she did not want to succumb to. And I'm honestly super glad that she didn't. She wouldn't have the mental health and the mental health and the mental sanity that she does now and the career that she has now had she continued on with Disney. I feel like she would have either fallen off or just been so burnt out of being in a Disney show and having the continuous expectations of Disney, she would not be the same person as she is today.
Good choice. But I mean, she is now technically a Disney princess.
Yeah, that's true. Even better than a show. She's a princess.
That's why it's kind of the same scenario where what's her face? Oh, what's her face? What's her name? Who's like who's in The Witch? The actress?
The Witch?
Yeah, what's her name?
For what movie? For or
No,
what
she was in
show?
Queen's Gambit.
Oh
What's her name?
my God, Ryan, we have Google in front of us.
Queen's Gambit. What's her name? You guys can put a comment.
Uh, is it Anya Taylor Joy?
Yeah, so I heard that
Okay.
Anya Taylor-Joy, I think she was approached by Disney to do some shows because she is pretty, but it's like, nah, I kind of want to do my own thing,
Mhm.
and look what happened. She's freaking amazing.
She blew up.
She
She
blew up
really did.
fast, and
Yeah,
she's
she
young.
did.
Like, damn.
Yeah, she is. Going back to Haley Kiyoko.
Yes, about the goddess.
Oh, about her. Yes, we freaking stand. Now she has a freaking music career and she's like out and proud. I think she's out and proud as I think she's gay,
Yeah,
if
she's
not
gay.
bi. She's gay. She's
I
gay.
think she's
We love
gay.
her. We love her. We stand. She's so amazing. She's like fully herself now and I feel like if she were to realize that early on in her career, she would not be again, she wouldn't be the same person she is today. But I think it really helped to have oh, didn't she also have like some cameos in Disney shows like Wizards?
I
She
think
was
so. Yeah.
yeah, she was in cameos for different Disney shows. But I loved seeing her in her acting career. I think she fits more in the I don't want to, box her in and pigeonhole her. However, I really love her in the music space. Oh my goodness. She's fantastic as a musician and as a singer. She's glowing. I follow her on TikTok. We love her. We freaking love Haley Kiyoko in this household. We do.
Yeah. Another film that another character I want to discuss is Adam Hicks. I mean, yeah, actor. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know he could sing because so he was actually this Disney Channel show in Disney XD called something Luther. Where he had a brother.
Lex and Luthor, or
Yeah,
was
like
it not Lex and Luthor? Oops. Oh my
what's it
god.
called? Where he was like kind of like a bully in this. I remember it's like it was in Disney XD.
Oh my
Um,
god, I remember this Disney XD. I swear.
I
Let me
don't
find
like
it.
I hate because they got rid of Zeke and Luther. They got rid of two Disney.
Zeke
That's
and
why.
Luthor, not Lex and Luthor.
Zeke.
Jesus.
I forgot he was also in Jonas. Forgot. I think that's the second season.
Oh yeah, he
Oh yeah, DZ. He
was.
was DZ. Yeah, I actually watched Jonas. That was like the last series I watched for Disney Channel. But
Mm,
yeah, like I didn't know he could sing. Like
mm.
dang, his rap version in The Terminate.
Oh, so
Yeah, that was
good.
cool. I mean, let's talk about the songs right now. Oh, of course, I could talk about Blake Michael before
Oh
continuing.
my god, can we?
No, because you're gonna how
No,
to get.
it's listen. We love him in this house. I think he's doing he's more entrepreneurial now than he is an
Mhm.
actor. I'm pretty sure he still has done auditions, and his breakout role was Lemonade Mouth for
Mhm.
him. And he still talks about how much it changed his life. He acknowledges like the anniversary of it every year, which is great. We freaking love that. We love, knowing where you came from type stuff. Because I don't know if the others do it as often.
I think Bridget does it.
She doesn't.
I think she does it.
Oh, she does
Because
it. I
the one
gotcha.
time I saw her Instagram story, she actually did acknowledge it.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, I think she's in MIT now, right? She's in university. That's for
I know
sure.
she was in USC because I remember watching Jimmy Kimmel where like she's like, "You're in USC with your mom." It's like, yeah, like you're like students. I remember that. I remember when I watched her when I was in Jimmy Kimmel. I actually remember that episode. I think she. I don't know. Is she still in school?
Oh no, she did. She is studying for her PhD at MIT.
Damn, she's
Yeah,
smart. Holy
she
shoot.
is smart, dude.
MIT's
We love
hard.
her. Dude, yeah, MIT's hard. I
I
don't know what she's studying there, but she is getting
I think
a PhD in there.
in paleontology. I don't know. Like, was it paleontology? No, like I forgot what it was because she did. Because I remember that. I don't know. I have to fact check me guys, but I forgot what she's saying. But something like study of something. I don't know.
So, yeah, yeah, something like that. But
But
Blake Michael, he's more of, I feel like he's gone into entrepreneurial and like writing now more than anything. Because I looked at his bio, and he is a contributor for Forbes. Yeah.
mm,
So he's more, I feel like he's gone on more to like the business side of things. He's more low key. He's more low key.
okay.
Yeah. Again, internet micro niche celebrity at this point, but we still love him. We still do.
We still do.
We still
Now
do.
let's talk about the songs. So there's three great songs. Actually, there was like four. All the songs here are great. I think it's only 6 songs, but they're all memorable.
They're all
My
so
favorite
good.
one is, of course, is the Terminate.
Oh, for sure. I
That's
have
the
my
one
top
that,
three.
like, because you gotta turn the world into a dance floor. I'm doing it.
Terminate,
Pu-
determinate, push it
Push
till you
until you
can,
get.
and
Nah,
then demand more. It's so good. It
yeah.
really is such a good album.
You
It is
and
so
me
well written. Every
together.
song, we can make it better. It's so good. They really
Exactly.
there's
Oh,
10. Okay, so there's 10 songs, two of them being the other band
yeah.
songs, which I don't really listen and acknowledge because it's very surface level. It's very surface level. I
Must
don't
like
really like.
crush.
Yeah, Much Like Crush. Yeah, it's very surface level. I don't really like it. And like I
Don't
like the beat. I
wish
like
you
the beat.
were
I
us.
like the beat. I like the composition of the music, like of the actual music in the background, which is great. Very
Mhm.
rock. We love that. I don't know.
They
My
only have
top
one
3,
song though.
they have 2.
What's that? Because I know "Don't You Wish You Were Us." That one I remember.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you were?
And the
At
crowd
the
goes. Remember at the they're like in some weird garage, and there's only like two there yeah, they only perform that one song in the garage, and they're like, Thanks everybody for coming."
oh
And
yeah yeah yeah
and the
yeah yeah
crowd
yeah
goes,
yeah yeah yeah.
They're catchy, but that's it. They're not
It's
memorable. They're
catchy, but
catchy.
it's not
They're
memorable.
catchy. They're memorable like that because it's catchy. My
Mhm.
3 favorites. She's So Gone, number 1.
Of course.
Somebody, because oh, it's
That's
just
just
such a good song to sing. It really is. And More Than a Band.
mine is to terminate. Number one is she's so gone, and number three is a breakthrough.
Ah,
When a
hell yeah.
breakthrough. Oh, hold up. We
Ooh,
got some comments before. Let's go. Let's so Mariah
let's do
Stewart
it.
says, "Hey, what's up?"
Hi, Mariah.
Jen here. Stella's
Hi, Jen. Stella is best girl. Yes, I
yeah.
agree.
Also,
Name's got a cutie and a cutie and pink Power Ranger. Yes, she is. She's adorable.
I mean, she does pilot her own pterodactyl. Ha!
That's true. She does. She really does.
Can't believe you
Oh
met the
my
drum god.
drum god Charlie Delgado. He never Okay, I rewatched the movie today, right? And I noticed that the thing that Charlie does when he drums, he never sits down. He's never sitting. I'm like,
Yeah.
Charlie, I love you. You're talented as hell, and I don't want you to live in your brother's shadow any longer, but you need to sit down. I have never seen a drummer play drums standing up, like doing
Mhm.
everything standing up. That's why they're sitting. I'm like, Charlie, sit down. Oh my
Oh,
God. Oh, sorry. Honorable mentions to Turn Up the Music, obviously to Terminate, and Living on a High Wire.
oh
Oh
yeah.
my
Turn up
God.
the music. Come on, turn up.
Turn up the music.
Your first song,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the very
The
first
first,
song.
their very first song. But yes, Somebody for sure.
Let's see.
My favorite song. Second favorite.
Here comes a
Here comes a breakthrough.
breakthrough.
Here comes a day.
Okay, sounds into it. My God, Monty says
Dude, listen.
it's in Disney Plus. Yeah.
Hello,
Uh,
Mondris. Haven't
Hey
seen this movie in
Monty,
a while. Hi.
that's in Disney. It's in Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus.
I
If
love
you
to
haven't.
terminate and she's so gone. Yes.
Hey, let's go.
You know, if I was a guy, she's so.
He's so
Imagine,
good.
you know what I love? She's so gone. Why a guy could sing it? It can also make sense too,
Yeah,
the lyrics wise.
yeah. Just
I'm glad.
change up the pronouns, change
Yeah,
up
just change the
some of the lyrics in
pronouns
there.
and it relates to a guy who
And
actually. Because the
yeah,
thing is, this is legit a heartbreaks. Not heartbreaks. I'm like a song that like it's like f you to you.
yeah, it really is. It's an FU song to people's expectations of you and people's like yeah, people's expectations of you mainly and them thinking that they know you when they don't.
Yeah. It was funny. A lot of people think that this song was basically an fu to, like Naomi's character's ex boyfriend. It
Oh
is, but it's not. If you
god.
look deeper, it's like it's more than that.
Yeah, it's I mean, he may be part of it. He's part of it a little
Now
bit.
here's the only negative thing about I didn't like about the movie. He kind I get it. You know, you rekindle a relationship, but it's not like Steve Harrington in Stranger Things, where like what's his name? The Naomi's what's her name again in the story?
Nancy?
No, not Nancy. I'm like okay,
Oh,
so it's I'm talking about
Scott?
well, yeah, Scott. That's his name, Scott.
Yeah,
Like he didn't
Scott.
show any like way he could be like oh he's actually a chill dude. He just did because like oh yeah the girl I like in this band.
Mm.
I'm like I did not feel it honestly. Like my opinion, this is my opinion. Like I did not like it. I actually wanted her to be with Charlie.
Oh.
I felt bad too. Like she got another thing about like this movie was it showed friend zoning hard.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And again, that's the whole spiel of whole spiel I said earlier about this being realistic because Charlie like can't like this is a dude probably a freshman in high school or something who cannot who doesn't know how to handle rejection from a girl he likes. All she said was fine. Like fine, Charlie, I'm sorry. Like I can't be friends. Like I don't see you that way. And that's all she said. But then things happen. He took it a completely different way because, whatever. But I can also see why cuz Scott's kind of can I say this that he's kind of a dick?
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah, he acts like one, but he's really nice, but he has this front on him and he's super selfish in his relationship with Mo because every single time he's always like, "No, do this for me. Like why are you in that band stealing half of our set for a high for is it like a the high school Halloween bash.
Yeah.
This is also fresh in my head. I'm like,
Because I didn't
I could see it.
because like I get it, but I didn't really like it because like
Mm,
it's not like this way again. This way, I mean, it's a movie. I realize, but again, like
mm,
going back to like that's why I love Stranger Things because I love Steve because you saw thing with Steve is you saw glimpses of his humanity. Like he was just
mhm.
influenced from his bad, influenced friends, right?
Yeah.
Like at this one, it's like people say, "Oh, it's because his friend is a jerk." Like no, he was acting like a jerk before that, dude. Like
Mm,
there's no like glimpses or like of him being like, "Oh, yeah, I want to be friends with you now." It's like, yeah, are you sure about that? But
mm.
again, that's only little gripe about it.
Yeah. And even
Like,
in the end, it's like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he tries to pull. He tries to be two sided. He wants every. He's. I feel like he's the kind of dude, especially in high school. This is very much apparent that you want to have everything. You want to be in the cool band. You want to still have your girlfriend, but you still want to flirt with other girls because they realize that like, oh my god, you're in a band, you're in the soccer team, you're like a champion, whatever. Like he wants that attention, but yet he wants to still be able to go in, like in a what's the word? In a not hypothetical, theoretical, whatever. I don't know what it is, but in like, he still wants to hypothetically like go home to Naomi Scott's character, Mo. He wants all the attention everywhere else, but he still wants to have her be loyal to him, even though even though he's like all off, like flirting with other girls and whatever, he still wants her to be by his side after all that. And it's like, if I were to be that person, if I were to be in her position, I would not take that shit. Like, yeah, you want the attention? Fine, you're gonna get it everywhere else, but from me, I'm leaving. So I understand where she's coming from because he's kind of a dick. He acts like he's all nice and he's this like soft boy and whatever. And he tries to stand up to Chris Broshew's character, Ray, his friend, who is literally a bully with a god-sized ego.
mhm.
He's the one that can never change, and like he wants to act like he's all nice and whatever, but he's like, no, dude, you're a jerk both in front and behind the scenes. Stop pretending. Like if you're gonna be
Also
a jerk, be a jerk.
yeah,
Double down.
also the fact he cheated on her too
Yeah, he did.
in the gym scene. Like he cheated on her.
Yeah, he's
I'm like,
flirting with the other girl, and then the other girl has no remorse either. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
this is the reason why that's the only gripe about this movie was like she's so gone. Like it's a perfect song for Naomi Moini. The fact she went back to this guy who's toxic kind of
Yeah.
devalues that song. I'm like, I mean, maybe you found another boy. I get you don't like Charlie, like you don't have the same feelings as him, but at least I'm finding a guy that's not gonna like selfish and do that to you. Because again, there's a term, cheaters or cheaters.
Mm,
There's a term, cheaters or cheaters. Like the fact
yeah.
that he cheated with with Fortuna Noemi. No, I mean Mohini. That's kind of
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
again, it's just my little
Yeah.
gripe.
No, I feel
Now,
you on that. I
that's
feel
my only
you on
gripe.
that.
But song the Terminate, I always played in Blast. I love that song, especially the Rebel song. Two by two, make some noise. You know what sucks?
Yeah.
Like we didn't hear the full song of that. It's because the principal like took out the yeah. I was
Mhm.
wondering if there is like is there like a full, yeah there is a full on the
There
soundtrack, but
yeah.
it's kind of shame we didn't hear it in the full version of the movie in our place. But yeah, like this movie is great. I love this film. It should be watched for you. So for you new Gen Zers or like whoever like just got born in 2000s,
Oh my god.
I mean 2010s. So you got like
Mhm.
10 or 11 years old now or 12. Watch this film.
Mhm.
Watch
Yeah.
this film. This is like, in my opinion, this is like the last great Disney Channel film that was like relatable to our generation.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like they'll look back at this when they're old. Like if they do watch it when they're teenagers, they'll do the same thing we did and rewatch it when they're adults and be like, "Oh my god, it still holds up." Wow.
it does. Like I mean, like because I do some research. I do like I did watch some Disney Channel movies after this. Team Witch
Mhm.
movie, I hate it. I'm sorry, I don't like it. Team Witch movie 2. Ugh. I mean, there's one good song, but
Mhm.
like it's not relatable. And I've seen this before. Like it's just like trying to recopy High School Musical. But the thing with
Mhm.
High School Musical is you had a great cast.
Mhm. It's like
And
the Disney Channel version of West Side Story, but more wholesome.
yeah, more wholesome. Oh yeah, it is. This is the West Side Story, but Disneyfied. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's a
saying?
Disneyfied West Side Story.
Yeah, and then like what else was film? Zombies. Yeah, it's I
I
don't
don't
know.
talk about that one.
Uh, Descendants one was but it's like again, I grew. I mean, I only watched his Cameron Boyce. 'Cause I did see him on D23. He's actually a cool guy. Um,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But thing is, that's pretty much it. Like Descendants, there's some like again, I don't like Sophia Carson. Sophia Carson's pretty as hell.
She's beautiful.
She's
She's beautiful.
beautiful.
Oh wait, can we hold up? I know we're not talking about Descendants right now, but Boo Boo Stewart.
I met him. I took a picture with him too. I can't let me look for it. I have it.
Stop it right now.
I have it right
Oh my
now.
god. While you look for that.
Let me look for it right
Listen,
now.
Descendants 2 had its moments. Okay. Chillin' Like a Villain is a bop. A fucking banger, my guy. I'm sorry, I'm like cussing so much.
Language, Captain America.
Captain America. Language. Dude. Okay, but no, but seriously though, Lemonade Mount really is like it is my favorite decom. Like it is for those of y'all that are still watching with me. Like this is my favorite Disney Channel movie. Again, High School Musical. She's a moment. She's iconic. She is at the top of the pedestal. She's at the top of the top, the cream of the crop, if you will. All
Number
three
two is
movies.
Cheetah
Yes.
Girls. Cheetah Girls, that's my bae. Don't say
Oh
shit
my
about her.
god! Don't get me started with Cheetah Girls. Oh my goodness. Lemonade Mouth is probably my favorite. Like, if we were to just leave Cheetah Girls and High School Musical on their own rank of like the greats amongst all Disney movies, fine, we'll leave it there because they count as one of the greatest Disney movies, two of the greatest Disney movies, period. But Lemonade Mouth is a top-notch decom. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says. It says 6.9 out of 10. I'm like, where? It is an 11 out of 10. Excuse me.
Well,
Ugh.
keep in mind, like it is a Disney Channel film, so they're not gonna take it seriously.
True, but again, because it's a Disney Channel movie, what else do they expect?
But the fact is, what's funny is if I'm like this is one of the films that did not get a sequel.
I know. Oh my god, they were talking about it too. But I feel like if they even were to have a sequel, it probably wouldn't have hit the same way as the first one does. Which I'm kind of glad. Like in hindsight, I'm glad that they didn't do a sequel.
Yeah,
They were
I
supposed
mean,
to.
they did do a sequel. I mean, maybe focus in our year to high school. Maybe them touring the band. Because like, thing is, you can do a sequel like them finally being famous and also the hardships of being famous. Because
Mm.
because a lot of people think like, oh, because you're famous and you're a celebrity, it's easy and it's fun. No, it's not. There's paparazzi, tabloids. Maybe you could explore into something like that.
Yeah, and
It was,
oh
it
my
was
god.
kind of hit too. Like if you watched like the lead scene for Lemonade Man
Mm.
where you did when they're in a talk show host where like the talk show like the host was asking like, so what's his face like, so hey, who's your boyfriend?
Mm.
And they're like,
Oh yeah, I remember.
see that
Yeah,
that's a good hint. Like, oh, paparazzi tabloids. If they did a sequel, maybe they could explore something like that. Like, oh, love
yeah.
triangle. Will this band break up because of love triangles?
Mhm.
Oh, here I got the picture right now. I'm trying to get it here. Oh, here you go. So, keep in mind, this is my 21-year-old self. Oh, I was lagging.
Yeah,
Okay,
you were lagging a little bit. I don't know if anyone else was having that issue, but you were kind of lagging on my part. Oh, hello, you're back. Okay, hello,
I'm Batman.
you're back.
Noemi, I mean, no, Mohini's she's goddess. Okay.
She's beautiful.
She
She
beautiful. She
is.
beautiful. She's Prince Jasmine. Okay.
She is very gorgeous to me.
He's that she makes me speechless.
She does, huh? She really does.
Oh, okay, let me just check right now. Let me put the picture right now. Oh,
Smells like coconuts.
coconuts. You mean
My lip,
lemonade?
my lipstick.
Oh,
Oh, it
okay.
should smell like. Oh my god! If Animal Crossing, they're not gonna touch this game anymore. Freaking Nintendo. But if they ever like come up with an update for Animal Crossing, and they added lemons, it's over. That's it.
I
That is it.
haven't played Animal Crossing since last year. I
I
gave
know
up.
it's all good. I'm burnt out of the game, honestly.
It's
as
fun
much as I
though. It's
loved
a
it.
good it's a good stress reliever. But I'm like, I'm playing now Pokemon.
Yeah,
I'm replaying Breath of the Wild. It's actually really fun.
dude. Yes. Oh my god. If y'all have not played Breath of the Wild, please, please, for the
Here, I'll
love of
say
God,
this. I'll
save
say this.
yourself. It's
If you have a
so
Nintendo
good.
Switch, you need this top. This is my consider my big three:
Go ahead.
Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Mm,
Those are you need to have, must have for your Nintendo Switch console.
mm.
And also,
I'm an
huh?
indie game person myself, but I do agree that
Yeah,
Breath of the Wild needs to be up there.
yeah,
I finished it. So good. So good. Stressful sometimes, but really good.
yes. Here you go, Boo Boo Stewart.
Oh, stop! He's so beautiful. Oh my god, he's so beautiful. I swear
So funny is I
to
met
life.
so this is kind of sad story because
Oh
it
no.
was my grand aunt's recipe. It was actually her funeral, so that was a
Oh.
reception. Rest her peace. Aunt Mary.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. So I was at Burbank. You know, like the little buffet, the Chinese buffet,
Yeah.
Burbank near the Kmart.
Yeah.
So we did a reception there, and then like my cousin, he's like, "Hey, isn't that the guy from?" He was like, "Isn't that the guy from Twilight?" I'm like, "Which guy?" He's one of like the werewolves. Like I was like, "Which one?" He's like,
Sad.
he showed me a picture. He's like, "Oh, that guy. Why? I think that's him over there." And I'm like, "Nah." I'm checking like, "Oh, it is him." And she was shy, like because my cousin was 10 years old. I was
Yeah.
like, I was like, it's like, "Do you want to take a picture of him?" It's like, "Yeah, please." It's like, fine. And then like, it's like, "Hey, are you I actually had to look at his name. Are you Boo Boo Stewart? And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's me." It's like, "What's up?" I was like, "Yeah, my cousin wants to meet you." Oh, okay. And then legit,
Oh.
yeah, she took a picture of him. She loves me to that day. And then I'm like, and I actually had a conversation with him. He was really chill.
Oh.
So after that, like, yeah, we had a good talk. We did give him he actually went to my family's table, give their respects because he found out that passed away.
Oh. Mm.
So after that, yeah, we took a picture.
Oh, I
So
love him. I freaking love Boo Stewart. He's so fine. For what?
yeah.
He's so beautiful. And for what? Please. Please stop it. Oh my god. This is the moment. Do I have a type? I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ. I
I'm
tell your
just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I gotta message your boyfriend. Yeah, she's going. She's fangirling. I was kidding.
Nah, he knows. He knows. He knows.
Um.
Sometimes
Now
we
let's see.
fangirl over the same like attractive people together.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Um.
But yeah,
What
we
else we
love Rupert Stewart in this household. But yeah, oh, I do going back to Lemonade Mouth, I do one of my favorite things mainly let's talk about favorites of this movie besides like music and like
Oh, Miss
characters and
the
stuff like
teacher,
that.
Miss
Miss Resnick. I
Miss Res.
love
I love Miss Resnick.
love her. Love her. She was supportive of them from the very beginning, even though she was demoted with her music room to the basement and hearing
Mhm.
those drainage sounds. She was so supportive from the very beginning and all throughout. She had unwavering faith on these kids. And I love that. We all need a teacher. I feel like we all had a teacher that was like
Yeah,
that.
for me, I had a teacher like her name. Well, I'm gonna name drop you. So Miss Otis, you go. I had a teacher like that. Her name was actually Miss Otis.
Miss Otis. Love
So
you, Miss Otis.
same thing. She was a dramatic music teacher,
Mm,
and yeah, like she basically without her, I would not be doing this and learn how to do it. It's like basically because I think I did like theater and drama, so she helped me
mm,
convince me to doing something like this entertainment.
mm,
So yeah, follow my dreams. Because when I was in high school, this is why I like this film is relatable. Like my parents expected me to join basketball,
mm.
so I was the Charlie.
You were Charlie,
Because like
except for
because like my
basketball.
half siblings, my half brothers, and legit like even some of my half sisters, they joined sports.
Mm,
Like the only the things I love you guys, but thing is, I had another sister that actually did art, and I was more close with my sister because she
mm,
actually joined art. I mean, I love you all guys, but for me, when I was a kid, I was related to her because like she loves movies and stuff like that.
yeah.
So after that, like yeah, so I did join sports. No, I did join basketball. I didn't like it. I enjoy watching basketball, but I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
same
being a
thing.
part of it,
Like
yeah.
being a part of him, like this is what I want to do. And then I go back to my half sister. Like she didn't join sports. She was just like drawing and doodling. And I
Mhm.
remember she's now a professional artist. She
I love
actually
that.
she actually had exhibits in Europe. She actually
Oh,
drew for the president in Philippines, the female
nice.
one.
Yeah, nice.
And then I was like, maybe I should do something like that. And then that's when I joined drama club, which had Miss Otis. And like, hey, like, aren't you in the basketball team? Like, yeah. And it's like, well, want to try it? It's like, okay. And voila, I did it. I had a fascination with entertainment, and this
Mhm.
led to podcasting and talking about movies. So, thank you.
And now you're here.
And now I'm here.
Now
So,
here. Shout
yeah.
out to Mr. Bray for me.
Okay. High
He
school.
knows. He knows. Yeah, he was my AP Lit teacher in high school. The biggest geek I know. Like his room, like legit, his classroom was filled. I think he was like he was a DC fan more than he is a Marvel fan. I don't
Oh.
remember. Listen, I don't remember. I could be completely wrong. I could be slandering his name for all I know. I'm sorry, but he was a huge nerd. Huge nerd. Oh my god, every part of his classroom that wasn't the whiteboard or like those cork boards with like the assignment of the week that you needed to turn in or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
with like the school like policy code or whatever. Everywhere else was covered with like posters and sign posters and frames, and like little figurines and stuff. And he even brought his comic books to school. It was it was legitimately like, I say this in the best way possible, a nerd's paradise the moment you walk in. It was amazing. Oh my goodness. And then like after school I remember he would like play Bohemian Rhapsody 7 times.
Mamma mia,
And
mamma mia.
Mamma mia, let me go. And then he like grew out his hair. He was awesome. He was great. He very much like was outwardly nerdy, and he was very, very proud of it. And that made me accept like, oh my God, it's cool to be a nerd. It's cool to like these things and stuff, no matter where your status is in school and whatever,
Yeah.
breaking the status quo, if you will.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to you, Bray. Thanks.
Same thing. So too, like same thing. So I call her Mama O. So thank you, Mama O.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. Well, because like thing in high school, because she knew I love Harry Potter, and she actually gave me,
Oh,
I think for Christmas or birthday, like she actually gave me a Harry Potter varsity jacket. I was like, oh shit, that's cool.
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I still have it. I don't know. It's like somewhere in my closet. I have to like go over. It's still there. It doesn't fit me anymore. But like,
You gotta frame that.
yeah, I gotta frame it. Like it's small now because like came
Mm.
when I was a kid, when I was in sophomore year of high school, I was like really skinny. But now I'm like, it didn't get fat. But like it's like a small size.
No, I got you.
But yeah, I still have it.
It's me with my senior sweater. I'm like, the
My
arms are
senior center
tight.
doesn't fit me anymore.
I'm like, my arms are tight in here.
It doesn't fit me more. Like the thing that fits me still is my PE t-shirt.
I
I'm
don't even
surprised.
have those anymore for me. Oh
I still
my
have
God.
it. I still have it. I still have my jersey too. Thank God they let me keep it.
Mhm,
Like even though I only played like 6 or 7 games,
mhm.
they let me keep it
That's still a lot of games, dude. That's still a lot of
at the
games.
bench.
Oh my God.
Like
No.
1 minute and like garbage time.
You you were that super clutch like player if somebody really, really just could not be there.
This
You'd
ain't.
be
Nah, I got him Stranger Things. Sinclair.
I was gonna say you're like Lucas in Stranger Things season 4.
That's really spoiler. We'll do Stranger Things, guys. We'll do Stranger Things like after. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Oh my God, I would love to talk about season 4 right now, but we're talking about Lemonade Mouth.
Lemonade Matt. So we had Miss Resnick. We had a teacher
Miss
like her.
Resnick.
Now the principal. Now
Oh my God.
principal. What's the name again? Principal.
Brennigan.
So I'm not gonna name names. We actually had. Well, I didn't have a principal like that. I mean, all my principals were chill. I went to with 2 principals. One retired, one retired, one took over.
Filled in. Yeah.
They're cool. They're chill. But I had a teacher like that. I won't say that person's name. I'm
Oh.
gonna say that person's name. I had a lot of teachers in my high school, but there's one teacher that was like that in my high school. Like this person, I won't say he or she because I don't want to name drop. This person did not care about drama. Did not care about theater. This person only cared about sports.
Oh.
Sports.
Oh
Like
my God. Mhm.
to the fact that some of the drama geeks didn't like this teacher
Mhm.
because they can tell, so I had something like that.
Damn.
but that's relatable. Like the fact that the Bernigan wanted to focus more on sports and drama. It's true. Like remember they put
Mhm.
all stuff underground. They think that's
Yeah.
no, it's
It's
realistic. It's
literally
realistic.
underground. Yeah, it's pretty
It's
real. That's
it's
I'm
real.
saying. I've been saying this whole time. It's so realistic because it's for some schools. It's all about their sports teams and their sports and their cheerleading teams, and that's it. And then everything else is like in the back burner, which kind of sucks.
Yeah,
Really.
like the fact. I mean, it's reality too because like a lot of high schools they're known for lots. Like this is the thing. My high school was known for we were known for athletics.
Mhm,
Like we did have a drama department, but we were not like as big. That's what
mhm,
it's kind of shame. But thing is, like, thank God my principal, well, the first one, she did like drama. She did like theater, so she did balance it. But she realized that sports was the main catch, so she did focus on it a bit more. And look what happened. We won a CF title. Well, the girls basketball team. So shout out to
mhm.
the girls. But
Nice.
but yeah, I could see why. But like, it's not like in other schools focus on academics, right? Like example,
Mhm.
Providence High School in Burbank, academics. Like screw you, Providence. Kidding. No, sorry, rivals. But anyway, but yeah, it's relatable because like a lot of high schools, like they determine one theme of their school. Is it gonna be sports, academics, or theater? It's hard, especially with budgeting.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's hard. Like the
Yeah.
fact that they did showcase that, like, oh, all the all the activities that's not focused on sports is down in the basement.
Yeah. That's like a more extreme example of it because there are schools who have a balance of both sports and they have the budget to balance out sports and the arts and everything else basically that aren't sports, but there are those schools that put the the arts and everything else in the back burner even though they people rely on them sometimes, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, I can understand like as an adult, and having you explain, the whole budgeting thing and that being a concern for schools, it is kind of understandable. But with Brennigan's case, it's extreme. He wants
Extreme.
every like his school is basically sponsored by this brand and nothing else, and they want anything that's competing with that just gone like it's a business. He treats the school like it's a business. And like they are, the way influencers are nowadays in their contracts, they can't cross different brands. They can't be seen like, I don't know, for example, like if you're a Samsung mobile ambassador, you can't be seen anywhere near an Apple product.
That's true.
Yeah, it's basically it for Brennigan. He said, "Listen, what is it? Turbo Blast. Well, it's
Turbo Blast.
Turbo Blast.
I love
Yeah,
this.
he's like Turbo Blast. It needs to be everywhere." And then Mel's Organic Lemonade was gonna get taken out because he doesn't want any competing products. It was a business for him. It was a business venture for him more than it is the whole being a principal thing. Because you remember he's on his like Segway all across the school because for what reason I don't know, and what principal needs a Segway to walk across a school, So this was a business for him more than it was about education. It was about sports and sports bringing in money and sponsorships.
Yeah. I love the fact that in the final scene where like I'm forgetting names. Adam's what's Adam's character's name?
When
Yeah, Wen's parents when doing the wedding scene. Well, his dad and stepmom. Like he
Oh,
sees
yes.
Stella meet
Mhm.
Mel. He's like, "Oh, what's
Yeah.
your business?" Like, "Oh, I had this lemonade.
Yeah,
Now
I
we're
had
getting
this
millions."
organic lemonade company. Everyone's going nuts for it.
And it's like, "What's it? What's your name?" Mel. Like, and
The
look what
Mel?
happened. Look what happened. Thanks to this is why again. This is why like Stella. It's relatable because like connections. Like the fact is like you go to places you never know. You might see someone that may be important to your life.
Right.
Like the fact that he out of nowhere, like coincidental, he sees Mel in the wedding of his dad, like Wen's dad's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Wen's dad's wedding.
yeah,
And
and
he
then
was
legit
friends with him in college.
see connection. This is why this is advice for you guys,
Connection.
like whoever you meet in college, stay connected. I mean, look what happened. This girl I met her in college. Country's is a
And now we're here.
little bit freshman, didn't know what to do. Just kidding.
And now we're here.
Which is
But
fact.
seriously though, connections are important though.
Yeah,
They are so
connections,
important. Just be
networking.
nice to everybody.
Yep, and you
Seriously.
never know. You
You
might meet the
never know.
CEO or something big.
don't want to pull an Iron Man. Was it Iron Man 1 or Iron Man 2?
Iron Man 3. Because
Is it
remember?
3?
Wait, what do you mean Iron Man 1?
Is it 1, 2, or 3 where it was oh god, I can't remember his name. Killian.
Killian,
Killian.
yeah, yeah. He offered
Yeah.
Stark like, hey, we're gonna revolutionize everything. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, but it's stupid.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, I
"Oh,
should have done
meet me
that.
in the roof." It was New Year's Eve. Meet me in the roof.
Yeah,
He never came.
yeah. See,
Tony Stark never came.
that's effed up. Like,
Yeah.
you could have made a good business with someone. Well, thing with Tony is he is smart, but thing is the fact like he doesn't have empathy back then. He
He
had no
didn't. Not a
empathy.
single ounce of empathy in his
Yeah,
system.
but now he is because
Yeah.
but yeah, going back to Mel. Yeah, look what happened. Thanks
Mhm.
to the million there links to meeting them, was able to get sponsored for the dramatic department. So yeah, see balance.
Yeah.
But it's
Balance.
realistic too. Like even though
Yeah.
Brannigan focused on sports, you had to go to another side of him. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, like it's hard to budget.
Yeah.
Like with schools, like like you want to do drama, theater, era stuff like that. You had to go focus on what you because the thing is you're recruiting students too for your school.
Mhm.
You're trying to get students. Especially it's harder if you're in a private school.
Mhm.
Like private schools, you need the money from the students, right? The parents. So you have to
Yeah.
recruit them. Like where are you gonna focus on? Like athletes, drama people, or yeah, where you focus on? Like in my high school, like legit, the focus majority was on athletes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Same. Actually, yeah, same for me.
yeah,
And then it was athletics and robotics, surprisingly for us, because we were like, I think we ended up in the finals. I don't correct me if I'm wrong for whatever competition they decided to enter in, but we were pretty up there in robotics as far as I was knowledgeable about it.
yeah. Me was it was us was athletics, academics. Then it was science. Well, academics counts, but well, sorry, academics. Then it was what was it? I say yeah. Wait, no, yeah, it was athletes, academics, and then oh yeah, and theater. But theater was less less spoken of because I heard because my high school in the '80s was good in theater.
Mm,
Yeah, but now when I was there, like, it's just what if. But yeah,
mm,
like that. What else? Go back to Lemonade Mount. You kind of touched everything about Lemonade Mount.
I think so.
Um, I mean, the parents, Stella's parents, are basically millionaires.
Yeah, they're millionaires and they like lack the attention for her.
Yeah, it's kind
But
of
in the
sad.
end though, like they at least they held themselves accountable, especially the mom. She held herself accountable for ignoring Stella for so long and talking about how proud she is
I think she's
of her.
adopted too.
No, she's half. Her dad's Japanese.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
was like,
Sh
yeah.
yeah,
And
she's
then
half. Mom's white, he's Japanese.
oh yeah, I love the fact that the parents also had a good, not the big role, but like a main role, like a main role, like a impactful role in this.
Mm.
Like the honestly, even though I love the music for Lemonade Mouth, the best scene I actually would rewatch that's relatable is the jail scene.
Yes. Oh my
Because
gosh, yes.
because you see like them doing their normal like board like prison like song thing, but you actually go deeper, like the parents finally this is the hardest thing like a
Mhm.
high school kid explaining to their a teenager telling their parents like am I doing right, am I doing well,
Yeah.
right,
That
and
like,
like
"Look, I'm gonna figure it out."
yeah, because the thing is of course as parents like I mean, I'm not a parent but like I can tell are we treating our kids right, like we're not making them too rebellious, too dependent on us, what are we like trying to do. So
Mhm,
I like that, especially the fact that Stella finally like tells her mom like yeah I'm not being noticed. That's why
mhm,
I'm rebellious. Like, oh crap, okay.
mhm.
And same with Mohini, like I'm trying to be I cannot be. That's what I love about Mohini's part, like that part, like I can't be like the best Indian girl. Like that's
Yeah.
what I like
I
about
can
it. It's
be
like
the
I want to be my
you're
own self.
yeah. Yeah.
I'll make you proud, but I want to do it my own way. It's like okay.
Yeah.
And then for Adam, he realized yeah, like the dad loves his mom. Well, the stepmom, and the stepmom's really, you
She's
know,
nice.
she's
Like,
nice.
she's always been there. She was literally there when their song played on the radio. She was the one who called him.
She shouts out for that. And then also but same thing with well the only thing that didn't really wasn't impactful was Bridget's character because the grandma's always there.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that I did not showcase more, but Charlie's brother like hey bro, like I'm not
Mhm.
really perfect.
Yeah.
Like my grades are bad.
Yeah, and it really, it really also can, for the parents who might be watching, it's a good reminder for them that, like, hey, you just need to give your kids a shot at becoming who they need to be, not who you want them to be. Like, of course, it's good to have expectations for them, but to let those expectations get in the way of you seeing your kid and completely overlooking the fact that they're trying their best to be the best that they can be at who they are with what they know. That's all you really need is you just need to let them make the mistakes that they need to make, because they're kids. It's understandable if they are having those same expectations for them, but as adults, because as adults, you have a obviously you have responsibilities to uphold. As an adult, you have to take care of yourself, you have to find your way, which is great. But as children, as teenagers especially, oh my god, like, we're all trying to figure it out. Our bodies are changing. we're we're growing up, but we're also trying to figure out who we are and we who we think we're supposed to be, but also balancing that out with who we want to be as people, which is why Mohini's character, she's so good. We love her. And all the stories are very much relatable, yes. And also I love this idea and this topic on gratitude that is shown with Wen's character.
Exactly. And also, I love the fact too, like they put in low points of the characters. Like, I
Yeah.
like the fact that they did not win. Uh,
Yes, me
like,
too.
when I was in high school, like, what, they didn't win, but it's realistic. You can't always win.
Yeah, because
Like,
they didn't technically perform.
they didn't perform because they were. But the thing is, they did try,
They tried.
but they didn't win. So what I like about it is like, oh, like you lose something, but in the end, there's other opportunities. That's what I love about that message. It's relatable, and the fact that
Yeah.
even though they didn't win Rising Star, it's a competition, against Mudslide Crush, and
Mhm.
they actually like was able to get a big gig with Mel, and they got more famous, and now they have their own touring concert.
Yeah, they performed at Madison Square Garden.
Okay, yeah, keep in mind for you guys in those who are international or doesn't know, Madison Square Garden is like the ultimate goal of an artist, or it's like the
Mhm.
mecca of performing.
Mhm.
Like that's the ultimate goal. If you're a
Yeah.
performer, if you're a performer, an artist, or anything, like heck, even NBA players, like players in the NBA, they even say their favorite stadium, Madison Square Garden. Like something about
Mhm.
that stadium, that's magical. That's the
Mhm.
reason why Kobe scored 60 points there.
You did. You
So
did.
we
Yeah.
have, oh, you're a comment. I love the fact that you guys going deep in this
Oh, thanks,
convos.
Jake. Thank
Yeah, we're trying to
you.
be realistic, guys. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And I
lemonade
think that,
mouth.
yeah, lemonade mouth. That it brings, like, as adults watching this now, it makes a lot more sense to see all this now. But of course, like when I was younger, I was just like, oh my god, music.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, my god. Hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for Blake's
met
email.
Charlie in
Just
per-
kidding.
met Charlie in person. You think you don't really see all that when you're a kid. You don't really realize it unless you're really looking for that kind of a message. But if um miraculously, as a high schooler, when you, or whenever, however young you were when you watch this, and you have the emotional capacity to at least get a glimpse and understand that, like, oh yeah, I do need to, it is good to talk to my parents and say, hey, I I'm not going to be the person you want me to be, because that's unrealistic. And I can't be living in my brother's shadow because I'm not my brother, or I'm not this perfect Indian daughter or whatever. I just want to be seen. I just want you to understand me because you're ignoring me. You've been so distracted. Like, I need your, not approval, I need your assurance that you're still proud of me, that kind of thing. These are all things that goes through a mind of a teenager, and especially with when he's dealing with having to adjust to a new, possible maternal figure in his life, even though his mom is still, I'm sure he just said that she left. I'm
Just
sure
left. You left
yeah,
her.
she left. They got a divorce. So obviously, like, a, a mother in his life, and seems like his dad got custody of them. Like, it's hard to replace somebody like a mom. So it's understandable that when is, he's acting out, not acting out, but he has a very negative reaction towards the situation. But again, that's what makes it so good and real, because these are real life scenarios that kids go through.
Exactly. That was deep.
That
Deep,
was
deep,
deep.
deep.
And I love that. I love that. Brings it out. See, watching it as adults, oof. Mm. watching it as adults. I can't. They're
That's
oh
what.
my god.
So
Y'all need to
for
watch.
the
Yeah, y'all need to freaking rewatch this as adults. I swear.
yeah, like legit. I just rewatched this like yesterday, and like
Mhm.
this still holds up.
Yeah, it holds
This
up.
still holds up. It's very rewatchable. Like I'll say this: this is the only film besides the High School Musical movies and Cheetah
Yeah.
Girls that I rewatched maybe like more than like I think like more than 10, 12 times. I'm serious.
I
I'm
feel.
not bluffing. I mean,
No, I feel
yeah,
you on that. Me too. Same.
like it's so good. Like even the cinema, I said like the visual quality of it's really good. Like for a
Mm.
Disney Channel, films, like wow, it's actually good visuals.
Yeah. For 2011 Disney Channel, it's still really good.
Can't
Um,
be a Disney movie without learning something.
that is
Yeah, it's
true.
true. That is true.
That is true, Wolf.
That is true.
Thank you.
Like even the cheesiest Disney movies, the Channel movies actually have a message.
Yeah, they do. They really
Yes,
do.
like High
It's
School
like a
Musical, like
yes.
like High School Musical One, break the status quo.
Yes, break the
High,
status quo.
High School
Be
Musical,
be yourself.
be
You can
yourself.
be a baker and a basketball player.
Oh my god,
I
or
know.
a dancer and a nerd, a brainiac.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. If I pursued theater as a career, I would have given all credit to watching Martha in High School Musical because oh my god, I was like, "Oh my god, yes. A nerdy girl and she's a brainiac and she's a dancer and she's good at it." Yes, girl. Come on now.
Me, it's gonna be Troy Bolton.
Troy
Troy
Bolton.
Bolton.
It would have been
Because
Vanessa Hudgens for me, but I was like, I can't. Okay, I'm not that much of a brainiac, but I can relate to Martha more.
um, then High School Musical 2. Bet on it.
Oh my god. I'm
It's
I'm
true.
not
That's the most.
gonna stop.
That's
That's
the most.
who
Go. Bet on it. Bet on it.
He's screaming in the
Just put
freaking golf course.
just put sand. But it's relatable because you need a bet in your life. Like you can't always be make. Basically, you cannot make people always happy. You need
Yeah,
to choose yourself. Then High School Musical 3. There's a lot of themes, but
there
I
is.
would say Scream because it's relatable.
You just want to let it all out.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing that I know, okay, off topic, but I know like the thing that's so unrealistic for me about High School Musical 3 is her cutting school, high school, no less, to go, what is it, Yale? Did she end up going to, no, she went to Stanford. For her to cut class, to cut her senior year, to go to Stanford immediately. Like, ma'am, just because you get accepted doesn't mean you need to go like right then and there. You
No, so
start
there is actually a
after,
program that's
like,
actually
what?
like. I did
Like,
research. Actually, there is programs like that. You can
oh,
like
okay, then I was ignorant. Forgive my
yeah.
ignorance. I'm sorry,
Because
but
remember, she still graduated. She just could not make it to prom and
the musical.
musical, but she was still going back to school.
Oh, okay. Then okay, that's what didn't make okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Thank you. Cuz I
Yeah.
was like she didn't need like being college students. I'm like, you could have waited a whole semester, right? Like I'm pretty sure they would have still had a spot for you and they still would have taken you. Girl, you did not need to go leave high school for this and cause all this drama. But
I
also I
mean,
understand where she's coming from though.
yeah, because he wants to be. It's her thing. But
It's
anyway,
her thing.
let's see. No, no more comments. But yeah, guys, Lemonade Mount, very relatable story. Um, watch it. The music is amazing, especially determinate.
Terminate.
You gotta turn the world to a dance floor.
Explode.
Determined. Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna get monetized.
sorry, one more
Um,
thing before we go. Did you know Haley Kiyoko in 2012 or 2013? No, it was 2012 because Lemonade Mouth was still relevant at the time. She started a flash mob at the Apple Store in the Grove to determinate.
I should have went. Fudge.
I
I should have went. Like, oh my gosh, I should have done that.
was like, wow, oh my gosh, it's her.
Hey, maybe in the next, maybe in the 50th anniversary.
Mm,
That's 2026, I think, or something. I forgot.
they're 15, probably, yeah.
Yeah,
If they do
15.
something about it, I don't know.
So yeah, guys, that wraps it up. So I hope you guys had fun talking to our little rant. Let's get on rant. Our experiences with this film. Again, watch it, guys. It's very underrated. Go watch it. You have time. If you guys have Disney Plus, really, it's a hidden gem in Disney.
Hmm.
It's a
Really
hidden gem.
is. Mm,
But yeah. So before we leave, where can we find you, BP?
I was like, which one? We were both VPs. I'm just kidding. You can find me at Nadinosaurus everywhere on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch, which is where I mostly am on Twitch. But yeah, find me at Nadinosaurus everywhere. Be a part of the Cozy Town today.
Nice. You can find me on Instagram, DancerBoy247 at Instagram and Facebook. Well, yes, Instagram. And also, you like Power Rangers, be sure to follow me more of a network. Before we leave,
Yeah.
on this moment's occasion, so like we said, a screenshot. Okay,
Oh,
there you go.
oh snap.
Lemonade. Oh, they just good.
I don't have a lemonade on me. I did my eye makeup kind of to resemble a lemon in honor of a lemon, I guess. It's the closest thing I got. I was gonna do like actual lemon things, but I was like, I am not gonna mess that up and look a fool 30 minutes before stream. So
But
we
yeah,
have
guys.
dots. But
Hope
anyway, thanks for watching, y'all.
yes, thanks for coming. Next week. Oh well, this tomorrow. Me and my good friend Jacqueline will be interviewing. Well, we're interviewing, discussing ET.
Ooh,
Then
fun.
Thursday I won't be here, but my boy Chocolate Thunder, aka Mike, and his a new member, well, a member, his friend Daniel, will be doing Top Gun 1 on Thursday and Top Gun Maverick on Friday. Then Saturday,
Perfect.
nothing. Our vlog will be uploaded for OG Collectible Fest. Sunday, just keep an eye out. Monday, we'll be interviewing Dan Warren, you guys, for you Bleach fans, and
Oh.
also for Robotech fans. We'll be interviewing him. Next Tuesday, I'll be back with this lovely young lady talking about a very relatable film. One of the best romantic films that ever was made. It's not even a romantic movie.
One of the best and most heartbreaking films ever made.
500 Days of Summer. It's kind of
500
ironic too. Summer's just starting. So.
Oh, that's true. 500 Days of Summer, y'all. We're doing that next week. So if you want more deep conversations like this, make sure to tune in to our episode next week for 500 Days of Summer. And then the rest of the
Yes.
episodes for this week. Dude, speaking of Top Gun, I watched Top Gun Maverick yesterday. So good.
Same here.
So good. Oh my god. So good.
Yes.
So good. Miles Teller.
Goose. I was kidding.
Oh, stop. Talk to
Hey.
me, Dad.
Hey, but it's okay. It didn't have a canopy. His canopy open.
Oh, that's true. Oh, stop. Get out. We need to leave. We need to leave. Ryan, we need to leave. We can't.
All right.
How do you save yourself from that kind of a joke?
It's always the canopy's always on.
Oh my god.
But anyway, guys, this is about our show. Bye, guys.